Alright folks, welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Bros. 3 All-Stars Edition. In the last part I ranted on and on about stuff, and in this part I'll probably do the same. I think I'm actually trying to write up an episode about like the lack of variety in character body types, and I died already. And I kind of noted that most older, and one thing that's coming to mind right now as I'm playing this is the fact that a lot of older games kind of have somewhat chubbier characters. Now, a lot of people may say, "Oh, that's because back then we were more, we had a lot more creativity." No, it's not. I can tell right now the reason is because we needed the characters to be distinctly visual. So, and the thing is, with the pixel limitations on the screen, our characters had to be wider in order to be visible at all. And even then, there are still noteworthy examples of characters who still fit that image of either being ridiculously huge or being ridiculously thin. For an example of the ladies being way, way, way too thin, probably Samus and Metroid 1 is a good example of this. Like, they decide, alright, now that nothing's on the screen, you don't have to recognize your character for that long, let's just strip her of her clothes. But of course, that also brings up something like the concept of like what should be the reward of a game. Like, a lot of times, as I said before, a really hard game can feel very worthwhile if the ending feels like it's a reward of some kind. Like, one of the best ones I've seen is like Bionic Commando's ending, where they blow up Hitler's head. I don't know how that got past censors, but it's a pretty awesome little ending sequence. And I believe I already talked about this, how like a lot of times because narrative endings back then sucked, it made the very bad, very hard games feel even more unrewarding than the mechanics already were. What? It got hit while it was going away from me? That was odd. But then there are other games where they don't really have endings. They sort of end whenever you want them to. Like, I've heard Animal Crossing is this way. And most fighting games are this way. There is a story ending, but it only ever ends whenever you just get tired of the game. And the problem with that sort of thing is that when you end a game on a note like that, you tend to not really associate it that well. Like, I've heard a lot of people say, even though they really enjoyed Animal Crossing, their kind of ending mindset was kind of poor because they just stopped playing once they just didn't want to play the game anymore. So you end up with your last moments of the game being, something just feeling not quite as fun as it once was. Whoa, that was close. What? Got it. And now I'm back down here. Yeah. And that's also the issue with games that are very, very, very long. Like, what was best about them may have been long since past, and you're wondering why you're still playing them. And in a lot of cases, it may be an attachment to the environment, an attachment to the character, that you just like, I want to see these guys keep going on adventures. I just wish the adventures were better, you know? I kind of had this feeling with actually Static Shock when I was watching it before. Like, I wanted to stay along with Virgil and all his his family just to see what adventures they would go on. But I wish the adventures that they were going on were better. I'm also getting that vibe from Teen Titans. Like, I recently started watching a lot of them, and like after watching a lot of the less interesting episodes, I'm like, come on. I mean, every episode doesn't have to be like the end, but I wish that the actual episodes that were supposed to be more goofy were actually funnier instead of something else, instead of just being kind of meh. But I guess it always goes out to like what will drive you to continue. I'm a big wrestling fan, and something that and in that field, what kind of tends you to drive or drives you to keep watching tends to be like, well, what can this character get into next? You know, and how will the adventure with this guy continue? You know, like, and there are certain guys where you get the feeling, oh yeah, they're gonna do great things. They just have to be given the proper context to cover up for their faultiness. Like, I actually think John Cena, as tired as I am of him, can work if he has a proper opponent. But he needs somebody who really brings out something. Dang it! He needs to face off against someone who can bring something refreshing out of John Cena, and CM Punk is one of those guys. But again, it's all about who you will attach yourselves to, and it's like, wow, that was terrible. And whether or not you will ultimately be able to, like, just want to stay with them, even through some of the worst stuff. A lot of times people will say that makes you, oh, more hardcore fan, and I'm like, no, that just kind of makes you a mark. Yeah, I'm not gonna deny that, like, I'm not gonna deny there are certain things where I used to be very, very over-attached to them, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll follow them to the very end or whatever. But after a while, I'm just like, you know what? If they've had their great story, then that's what I'm gonna be attached to. Their story, their arc, their best moments. Now, admittedly, I'm not with real people. You can't do that. But you know what? These are fictional characters, so whatever. You know, Mario for a while was one of my most attached characters because, well, I just played so many games with him, and you know, and it was just like I want to keep seeing. I want to see where this is gonna keep going. Link, after I played a lot of Wind Waker, where he's Link is really, really likable in Wind Waker. And even just the Zelda universe after I played Majora's Mask. That was very likable in Majora's Mask, although it was ridiculously dark. Alright, we're farther than we've ever been. Alright. Got it. Alright. And it didn't fall. Lovely. Yeah, I think that's why I sort of brought myself to make that video called, like, what gets you attached to a character, because a lot of times you don't really know. It's never really quite as easy to tell. Ooh. But of course, like, sort of the one that I think works most consistently is you just spend a lot of time with them if you really love their games. Oh, wow, that was just guessing. Oh, wow. Oh, wait. Oh, damn it. It's one of these two, but I forgot which one. Fuck. It's like you can't remember 10 seconds ago. Anyway, let's move on to this. What is this next stage? This stage, or this world, I should say, like, I've always remembered the least about it, because this is where I would always, and I mean freaking always, use my warp whistle when I was younger. Alright. And this stage is a little bit of everything, and that's what's kind of odd about it. It has a little too much variety. But I think the topic I originally wanted to talk about when I was thinking about this video, or thinking about this Let's Play, or Let's Playing this part, is length. Because now we're going into quite, this is a very, very long NES game. Or this is a very long, or this was originally a very long NES game. And that kind of brings up the topic of, like, how long should a game be for, you know, for, whoa. Alright, for what they want to do. Like, as I said with the Animal Crossing example, if you end a game, or if you have basically no ending, people are only gonna stop playing when they get tired of playing the game. And a lot of times that's a very bad way to leave somebody off. It's just like, oh yeah, you gave me something to do, but now I'm free. You're all free now. I wonder how many people are gonna get that reference. Whoop. Ah, darn. Whoa. Okay. Ah, darn it. Dang, pipe warfare, I swear. Alright. You know, because I'm sure a lot of people complain about short games. It's weird how short games have kind of almost made a comeback. Like, almost the standard of length back in the PS2 days was like 15 hours. But now it's almost become like 9, and I'm assuming this is because there is a much bigger focus on visual set pieces, and visual set pieces take a lot of time and effort to be put into. Oh, is this? Oh, it looks like this is another one of those levels that kills you instantly. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, there's another one of those levels where you get a star and then you're expected to daisy chain it into another one. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slipping and sliding everywhere. No, 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 sir. No, sir. Ah, darn it. I'm fairly certain that was a star. Huh? Well, that was random as hell. Aw. Darn it. Well, anyway, what are some other games that, like, are considered too short? Well, then there are there are games where, like, their length is appropriate for what they are, like Portal. For the story they're trying to tell, I don't think having being longer would have really helped Portal 1. I've heard Mirror's Edge also was along this way, where its length was appropriate for what it was trying to be. Fuck! But this game, I think, is actually a little too long. The problem is there's not enough variety in the stages to be able to support what is basically a 2-hour length. And it didn't help either that originally when this game came out, it had no battery backup, no password system, no way to save, unless you left your NES on for several thousand hours. That may have been an overstatement. Whoa! Lakitu's got some precise aim now, doesn't he? It's interesting, and I also kind of like what they did with the map in this game, where the map is actually has a lot more variety in it than a usual just straightforward map. It makes the art of getting to the stage important itself, and you don't really see that in a lot of games. And a lot of ones that do, they're kind of obnoxious. Alright, I'm gonna use a mushroom. I'm not doing my best. Or I might be, but I'm just fucking up a lot. I'm not doing as good as I usually do. Then again, I game over twice, I think, last world. Yeah, this world I don't... Freaking hell. This world I don't have the most amount of experience in because, as I've said, this is the world I would always skip when I was younger, and I was down to 1 life. Okay. Yeah, and I'm also wondering, are those just those one worlds in every game that you skip or wish you could skip? I'm sure a lot of kids who grew up on Ocarina of Time are gonna say, "Oh, Water Temple, I wish I could skip the fucking Water Temple." I played the Water Temple, and it was annoying, but it wasn't that bad. Alright, let's see how far I can take this. Oh, made it to the end. Alright. I wish I could come up on the castle faster, because the thing is, because I'm down to 1 life, I'm a little bit more, well, spooked as to what's gonna happen. I almost wish I made that. But I'd say I play at every stage, and that's not gonna change. Oh. Oh, no. I remember some of the auto-scrolling water stages in this game. They are freaking broken. Or freaking hard. Alright. Come on. It's a good thing I got the fire flower, though. Makes some of the... Whoa, my god. That was close. Make some of this a little bit easier. I believe we're gonna see some jellyfish monsters soon. Okay. Whoa, okay. I think this may have just been harder early when I played it when I was younger because I didn't like to use items, and I still really don't like to use items in any game. Like if it feels like it's ancillary or just like I'm just turning down the difficulty setting, oh dear. I may have just made this much harder for myself. If there's something like if it feels like I'm changing the difficulty or something similar, I don't really like to use it. Like, this is why I don't really like to play the Mega Man games with the power-ups on, because it feels almost as if I'm turning off a switch or something. And this is why I wasn't that fond of like Mega Man 2 and 3, because it almost felt that was sort of the reason I didn't like the bosses in Mega Man 2, because it sort of felt like that in order to beat the harder ones, you basically had to use items. Or use your Robot Master powers, I should say. Because so many of the Robot Masters in that game just felt like they were smothering you. Alright. Nah. Is everything here? Yep, everything in this one area. So let's see where this goes. Whoa. This actually looks like a castle, but it's not. Wow, that was close. And I also noticed something about about this game. There's really not that many different backdrops and like backgrounds. Admittedly, it's not the only factor, but I think that would have really helped to get away from, or to help players get over to like the fatigue of just being in very similar regions. Oh darn, I was hoping to bounce up higher. Guess I need a P-wing or something. Okay. Alright. Yeah, like, you can tell that I have some semblance of actually knowing how to play this area. But at the same time, I don't quite know everything. And nope. Alright, and I need a shell. Alright. Oh. I have to carry the shell in here? Oh wait, no, or do I need a leaf? Yeah, I think I need a leaf. This is one of those cases where I could end up nearly killing myself? Perhaps. Or needing to kill myself, I should say. Aw, man. Come on. That was bullshit. Or can I keep getting it? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, I thought it disappeared. And I believe this gets us... Whoa, I thought there was a turtle in here. What the fuck? Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, what the fuck? What am I thinking? I'm supposed to go down the pipe. Oh my god. I am not thinking these things through. And I think this may be another case of a level where I simply just friggin' run out of time. Oh, wow, I can just go up it. I thought, yeah. I thought I would be trapped once I get into the pipe area. Ah, man, that super jump. Just so super. Alright. And just in case, I'll break my way back. Okay, and I assume we just go right. Ah, another one of those. Visible coin blocks. At least it's better than Death Water. Alright. And ooh, I didn't even know about that one. I guess I'm making up for all those lives I lost. Oh no, one of these. Alright, running out of time. Alright. Come on. Oh, you jerks. Ah, dang it. It's funny, the parts when I finally decide to actually start discussing stuff, I make it to the levels that are so difficult that that are so, that actually do require me to focus quite a bit. I don't even think these levels are that hard. I think it's just more that they require focus. They require you to kind of have a level head and think about everything that's in front of you. And I can't really do that when I'm trying to discuss things. Alright, got another card. I believe that's here. Nope. Alright, and this I believe is a star. Yep. Alright, looks like I filled out another one, but that also means I can't get anything more. Alright, now also let's see what's in the mushroom house. I would kind of expect mushroom houses to like contain something very, very strong this late in the game, but most of the time they're kind of things that are just kind of not that good. I remember the ice place and the cloud region always having the best power-ups, but after that it's just kind of like meh. Then again, I did always skip this world, so I don't understand that. I'm assuming that's supposed to be like almost like just a trick on the audience, saying like, ha, you thought you could take the easier world? Nope. Alright, and this actually introduces us to one of the more interesting levels. It's, well, just look at it. It's just a plant. It's supposed to be almost like an airship, but everything is just pipes and plants. It's one of the more odd levels. Oh, come on! The instant my invincibility ran out. Anyway, that was a little more simple than it usually is. And I got a P-Wing, so at least they reward us for going past the levels. And what does this lead to? My God King. I don't know. And it's a shortcut that we can't take. So yeah, that's an interesting one where it's like a shortcut that you eventually can unlock, but in order to be able to even use it, you're gonna have to kill whatever that is, but I'm pretty sure you only have to do it once. Yeah, okay. Take some more invincibility, but I don't really know what the hazards... Oh, no, it's this one, dang it. Okay, if I remember correctly, there's like a hidden P-switch. Yep. I could have taken that hidden door, but I didn't, because I'm greedy and need the lives. And I could still make it back up. But I think there was a door down here anyway. Yeah, it leads to the same room, and if I'm not mistaken, you take it, and you're back up here. And this room, what was it? I think this room, like, you can actually make it to the end if you, like, use a P-Wing or something. Mostly it's just, like, the things that usually signify enemies, but there's nothing here. So it's actually kind of eerie to have no enemies, and that's kind of interesting. And then there's this area. This area is pretty much just purely here so that you can actually get power-ups. Presumably so it's possible to, presumably so that it's actually possible to break the P-switches. But it's always a little bit tricky. Okay. And I don't believe any of the enemies ever spawn. Basically their bones are just here, and you just can't do anything about it. Well, they're not their bones, but things... Whoa! I ran out of time that fast? Alright, let's see which one. Oh, fuck! Dang it! They wasted my time! No! Dang it. So yeah, this game gets a little more tricky. That was a 50-50 right there, and I ended up losing a lot of time because of it. So yeah. I'm assuming that was the significance of like the just covering the entire room with blocks that are or bricks that are usually breakable. Just the idea of you need to break something here. But then again, that's not the first time that that's happened. But it's the first time, if I'm not mistaken, where there's no visible doorways or anything. Ah. Alright. And make it through the doorway. Go down this little pipe here. And they don't let you through. Isn't that always the way? And we get the Tanuki suit. And the Tanuki suit, if I'm not mistaken, is supposed to have two functions. It's supposed to base. It's not only supposed to be a reward for making it there, but the other thing is, now you can fly. So it's like, well, what can I do now? I can fly. So fly I go. I can explore the uppermost region of the room, and I'm gonna see if I can find anything. I didn't find anything there, but let's see what I find up here. Alright, and I found some. And I even have a landmark to go by. It's this little number here. Alright, now let's see how the Tanuki suit fares against this guy. I believe I've actually done this already. So yeah, for something that requires quite a fair bit of exploration, they actually have a fairly short time limit. I'll admit this isn't exactly a sprawling level, but it's a level that requires a fair bit of knowledge and exploration. Alright, another one of these, and I have no idea how to do them. I remember I used to have a pattern like, if they're going this fast, click 2 before. If they're going this fast, do 1 before, and if they're going this fast, go on exactly the correct. Go on exactly the correct. Okay, I thought I could do the glitch, but I can't. Yeah, I remember there used to be a pattern like jump on this one at this time to get past it, or to get this result. All right, now we're returned to these exclamation blocks. Alright. Whoa, 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 I forgot. Oh yeah, the up ones, like, it doesn't matter if you jump on them, it'll just always go up. And these do get kind of nerve-wracking, but at the same time, I do think they're actually pretty cool. Alright. I kind of wish it. Oh, yep. Nowhere to go from here. So now you gotta figure out that you gotta use the exclamation mark to get around this little number. But when there's spikes above you, it's a little tricky to not hit them. Just do a short hop and continue. Alright. Now for some extra time, get the new block. Onto the other new block. Oh dear, shit. Okay, I'm supposed to jump onto the other side. Actually, I don't think I have to do that, but whatever, I can make it. Whoa! Block didn't spawn, that was odd. Patch this game! Alright. Whoa, what the? What happened? Oh dear. That was odd. Ah, darn it. Friggin' hell. Dang it! I'm having difficulty doing what I always do. And it is annoying me. Okay. Now just to go to the right. Oh, no! Oh, no. No! I'm going to die, aren't I? Yes. Yes, I am. Man, the time limits are getting really strict now, aren't they? Either that or, like, I've just been taking so much longer and I'm dead. Ah, shit. Ah. And that's always an interesting thing, like, just this little bit of the game design. I'm in a place that seems like I can go nowhere, but eventually the turtles will still fall and come at me. So even if I don't figure it out, something will show me the design point, and that's always a fair bit of design. That's always pretty interesting. Yeah, the interesting thing about looking at older games for design points is that because they couldn't really display text, or a lot of times they couldn't display giant bodies of text, they had to get their point across somehow. And they had to do it, so in a lot of cases they had to do it through the game, and oh god, that was a bad move. I was hoping for a mushroom, but I got nothing. Alright, instead I'm gonna try to use this. Aw, darn it, I can't jump higher. Alright. Let's see. Let's get this on. Okay. See if we can make it all the way back up. Oh, fuck, fuck! Dang it. Oh, no! Oh, whoa, okay. Yeah, this is an odd level to have, like, a really heavy time limit, or any kind of heavy time limit, because the thing is, because any mistake results in a lot of falling and either way a lot of waiting on these platforms, any little mistake could cost you, you know, the game, or cost you the level because, well, the time limit is still coming down. And this is the second to last level. I always remember the music to this level just because of, or to the world, just because it sounds so different. It's like da da da. I'll probably say that when I'm outside. And I got another life, I should say. I'm so close, I can taste it. Whoa, that was close. Alright, hey. Alright, I can make it. Alright. Huh. See, I've been fairly quiet because it's weird. I recorded this because I was feeling energetic, so I thought, oh yeah, I can bring a lot of energy to this. And then all of a sudden, when it was like a few minutes into the recording, some reason I felt really, my energy just died. But whatever, I am here. And I will continue forth, onward, and backward, and forward, in all the other directions. Alright. Well, no way to get up there. I'll see what's up ahead. This area feels like it's elevated. Does anyone else get that impression? Usually they show the dirt, but... Whoa. Usually they show the ground level, I should say. Alright, this is a case where the juggling of stars is absolutely necessary. Ah, darn it. Whoa, okay. So the entire level was doing nothing but juggling stars, and assuming I did not have this, I did not use the fire flower, it certainly would have killed me. And I gotta wonder with levels like that, like, they are possible, but they are very, very, very unforgiving at times. Because as I said, if I didn't have that fire flower, I would have died. Alright. Although it's still really interesting, and it kind of rewards the idea of already having, or already being prepared for a mission. And I was recently playing Resident Evil 4, and I was also had another idea on my mind. I'm going through these ideas way too fast, aren't I? Like, I literally just jumped from 12 topic points that could be their own videos, and they might be. But But another one that was coming to mind was like adjusting your game for random cheapness. Like, this is why, even though like a single stab from an axe can always kill you, people won't design their games that way. Because a lot of times, no matter what the circumstances, as long as there's like a big group big group of anything attacking you, there will always be the one time that the attack will just be cheap. You try to set up your levels accordingly so that it doesn't happen as often as it could. But darn it! What? But you know, a lot of times it's just choice circumstances. A lot with unknown choices that the player is making, even if he is not aware of it. You know, you're being one step too much this way, being this late into an enemy respawning cycle or something. Oh, whoa. Oh, darn. Come on. Have something. Oh, come on! I waited all that time. Whoa, that was close. Yeah, this one is really tricky because there's stuff everywhere. How did that not kill that? Oh my god! This is getting on my nerve. Let's see. God, they gave me so many frog suits, but I don't think there's any more swimming levels. I have lots of Tanuki suits, though. Still, what would be really good here is a fire flower suit, but I don't want to waste them because I don't think I have any more, or much. Fuck! Wait, there's still a power up there! Alright. Now I can dispatch this enemy. Seems to be almost consistent theme with some of the later Mario levels, that they're ridiculously hard when you have no power-ups, but with power-ups they're fucking easy. I guess the idea is that once you start momentum, you can very, very, very easily keep it. But once you hit a brick wall, you're done, son. You're done. Alright, I believe I can just run over this, and... Okay. Ah, darn it. Oh, whoa, sir, bye. Wow. Oh, wow. I forgot they did that. I don't even remember them ever doing that. I think I might have just blasted them from a distance and... Oh, fuck! That was not intentional. I want to get a hammer suit. And the P-Wing effect already has worn off. Dang it. Let's move on. Whoa, okay, it looks like this shortcut gate is also in another really dickish position. Like, it's in a place where, like, no matter what, you're gonna always have to take on this world. Oh, what the? I couldn't pick up the ice block for some reason. Or the frigid ice blocks, I should say, or whatever they're called. Ah. What were these pipes carrying? They're broken, but at the same time, there's nothing leaking out. Funny, I remember like 5 or 6 years ago, people were asking, oh yeah, just make a game just like Super Mario Bros. 3. And then they did it. And then they made a dozen more. And then people said, stop making games like that. And Nintendo said no. Those times amused me. But wait, did I already make it to the... Oh, wait, this is the one where the pipe is in the inside. Alright. Okay. Somebody actually, I remember, I think it was Movie Bob or like, the Game Overthinker. He had the idea of like, people don't want to see things that, like, because so much of like, so many companies from the 90s devolved due to them just not being able to adapt to new styles or standards. Like, that because the one company is still alive, people just don't want to see that one company die. You know, like, they've already seen Sega go. They've seen, I don't know, other ones go. The main hardware has never gotten the same style that it used to have. Although that's probably because the old style had capacity limitations. Oh, and if people are wondering why, like somebody told me, oh, why does my NES work and my Xbox 360 died after like 2 seconds? Well, here's the thing. Almost all new consoles work on discs, and discs run on motors, or use motors to spin the discs, in which, so that they can be read by an optical laser that is also continuously moving at an extremely fast pace. So you have a ton of moving parts all in one little box. Old NES cartridges and old Super Nintendo cartridges worked on very simple continuous contact circuits. But there was really no moving parts apart from the electricity that was being put through the game. But that's not really anything that's not moving parts. That's a moving that's current flow. And here's the thing, today's consoles don't work on like changing repeated or they don't work on simple current flow or simple information reads. They work on very, very complicated information reads with continuously moving parts. And whenever there's continuously moving parts, there is always fatigue. So yeah, if you can figure out a way to... Actually, this is also why the DS is probably one of the more probably also one of the more easily reliable systems, because yeah, it actually still uses that same thing. It still uses it still uses non-moving. It still uses a memory drive with like non-moving parts. So there's really nothing to break because there's nothing continuously moving. Instead, there's just a flow of current. The only way it gets really damaged is if you get it wet. Okay, if you get it wet and then let the current flow through it. Alright. Now we're into this castle where there's a lot of pipes. It's probably the most amount of lava, or the second most amount of lava I've seen in a single castle. And that's because one of them had the lava falling from the roof. Alright. And the boos here get kind of tricky. And they do this little number again. I believe that's like the third time they've done. Oh wait, no, I haven't played Lost Levels and I don't intend to anymore. So yeah, that's probably... Oh wow, I should have ducked again. It was the crispy waffles that hit me, not the thwomp. No! And I made it so far. And all because I forgot to jump. I think the hammer suit would actually be pretty good here. Dang it. But it's also really, really hard to use. Because aiming your shots is a little bit tricky. It's interesting, a friend of mine pointed out the idea that maybe the reason... Man, I'm bringing up too many topics, I swear to God. The idea that games today come out buggier because people use, people don't worry about bugs because of the ability to patch games. But then I pointed out maybe it's because of the complexities in games. And the problem was, our universal example of this was the Wii, because not only could it not, can the Wii not patch, the Wii is also a much weaker system. So all the design pieces are not as complicated as PS3 and 360 stuff. So it was like, shit, is there like some single example? You could argue the DS. No, actually, no, not even the DS. The PSP can even patch, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm like, are there any Vita games that don't usually get patched? And we didn't know. Neither one of us has a Vita. Let's see. This is certainly an escalation in difficulty right here. It's just like, the floor is lava. All of the floor is lava. Shit, I'm playing Gradius with this, I swear. Come on. Alright. No! Ah, this jump is always tricky. And I made it so far. Shit. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not covering the secrets, so I don't really have to mind about, like, minding the P-Wings or whatever. Oh, wait! Are there secrets up here? There might actually be. I mean, they have the roof raised. Alright. I've already done this level, like, 4 times, and I only keep dying at, like, really simple and easy points. I believe on the note I was talking about, like, games that aren't patched, a lot of times games do desperately need patching. Like, Grand Theft Auto 3 was a game that definitely needed a patch to fix the bug where one of the missions was outright impossible because the gang that you need to kill doesn't exist for some reason. Dang it, now I'm back up to here with no health. Oh, no, better not start flying. Whoa! Holy crap! Did you see that? He just slid! Alright, well, at least I got my shortcut, and now— oh god, I should have put on the star. Crap. Well, at least I'll see what it's like to play this level without cheating. Fuck. As you can see, without cheating it's hard, and for some reason these things don't even stop when I die. I love how they use the most calming music when we're being attacked by giant— what the hell? He didn't come out at all. He just decided, alright, these guys are coming out, fine, then I'm gonna come out too, so you can't move, son. Alright, now he comes out. Fuck! I'm trying to jump over him so I don't have to stay on this area. Shit. Ah, fuck it. Do I have a star? Yeah, I do. And put on— Fire Flower seems more helpful here. Okay. Oh, wow. That's ridiculous. Alright, that was easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Haven't said that one, ever. Now we're up to the final level, the airship. Yoshi?! What are you doing here?! Dinosaur Island isn't here! And why are you moving your mouth that way? Man. Don't make me clock you upside the head in order to take out your tongue. And make you talk. I remember I found 2 messages that you get for beating— what the fuck? I was stuck on the platform for some reason. I remember I found 2 messages for beating this level with, like, 2 specific power-ups on. One was a Tanuki suit and the other one was a frog suit. But another one you can get is apparently the Koopa suit. But I can't remember what the message was there. Oh, darn it, I jumped too early. Come on, you must jump now. Come on, sir. You cannot make it. Come on, sir. I can come up with other rhymes, but I will not choose to. Wait. Ah, dude, that's what I was supposed to do. Oh, no! And I also have to wonder what has more meaning for a lot of people. The idea that it's like a very impactful, strong moment, or a very impactful, strong moment after a lot of lighthearted cheeriness. A lot of times that has a bigger impact because you're just not expecting it, or you're not, or you just weren't, or you just weren't accustomed to it yet. Because, you know, having surprise after surprise after surprise is just gonna exhaust. It's just going to, what's it called? Emotionally and mentally exhaust your viewer or whatever. Let's see. Now make it across with a jump, and now we're here. I believe is this the pipe? It looks like it is. Yep. Okay. And I believe this is the one where there's a power-up. Is there? Hidden. I will find you, sir. What? No hidden power-up. Lame. Alright, let's move on. Oh, shit. I believe this is another one who shakes the earth. Fuck! Dang it, all that way. Oh, and this is one of the ones where it's the most annoying to catch up to the airship because he just goes so far away. And I have no idea where oh, okay, I got lucky. Oh, and I have a hammer I never used. Alright. Fuck, I have died a lot in this world. Oh man, and I forgot. I rarely have ever beat the final world in this game. I think I did it once, maybe twice when I was younger. But I think I did it more when I got this game on Virtual Console. Oh, come on! You cheaters. Yeah, it's funny that with the way games are programmed, you can actually get all sorts of bugs if you know how to get around them. Like, I found a video of a guy who was playing Secret of Evermore, and he bugged the game so that as long as he doesn't charge his attacks, all of his sword strikes and all of his spear attacks will always do 999 damage. And I was like, holy crap! I didn't know you could bug the game that way. It's funny how, like, when people find those sort of bugs in old games, they're like, oh, classic. Someone finds a bug like that in a new game, it's like, see, new games are freaking broken. As I said, people, whatever games mean to people, they will defend whatever the game means to them, no matter what. Oh, fuck. No! Darn it. Wow, I got lucky there. Okay. That was World 7. That was hard. And I'm coming into World 8 with 1 life. That is not good. Oh, Viking Man. Oh, thank heavens. I'm back to my old shelf again. Thank you so much. Here is a letter from the princess. Ha ha ha! Yo! I kidnapped a princess while you were running around. She's here in my castle. If you dare to try to rescue, if you dare and try to rescue her. Ha ha ha. Ah ha 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 ha. King of the Koopas. Wait, no, King of the Koopa? Okay, I know in Japan he's just called Koopa. But, yeah, I'm assuming this is before they adopted the name Bowser. But anyway, that's been it for this part of Let's Play Super Mario Bros. 3. And next time on Let's Play Super Mario Bros. 3 All-Stars Edition, I will hopefully not be as tired, and we'll try to finish the game. So, see you guys then.